Hi third graders, tonight's lesson is lesson 4, count by sixes to multiply and divide using number bonds to decompose. And as we remember, to decompose means to break apart. So today we're really going to be focusing on counting by sixes. And they're going to introduce number bonds to us. And the reason they're going to have us use number bonds is so that when we're counting by sixes, we can add 6 in our head more quickly. Let me show you what I mean by that. So, if we start at 6 and we need to add 6 more to find what comes next, we would use a number bond to break this apart and make a 10. So 6 can be decomposed into 4 and 2. Now we can quickly make a 10. 10 plus 2 equals 12. So we know what would come next in skip counting would be 6, 12. Okay, let's continue that same thinking by looking at another example. So say I'm skip counting, I know 6, 12, 18. Oh no, what comes next? I need to add another 6 to 18. So in order to do that, I would use a number bond. So I'm going to break apart this 6 to make a 10. So I know my next one would be 20. So I need 2 from this 6 to make that 20. And then I have 4 left over. So now I know that it's 20 plus 4 equals 24. Much quicker to do in my head now that I just borrowed that 2 out of my 6. So now I know the next number in skip counting would be 24. Okay, and if I'm going a little fast for you, feel free to always pause this video to copy down what I'm doing. We're going to take a look at another example. 36 plus 6. Okay, pause this so you can copy this equation down. I want you to do this one with me, and I'm going to go a little slowly so that I give you time to really think and see if you can fill it in before I do. Okay, so say I'm skip counting again. I'm at 36. I need to know what the next number when counting by sixes is. So I know I need to add another 6. So what should I borrow out of this 6 to make my next 10, which would be 40? I'm at 36. How many do I need to borrow or decompose in order to make 40? See if you can write that down before I do. Okay, well I know I would need to borrow 4 to make 40. And if I take 4 out of 6, I still have 2 left over. Now I have 40 plus 2 equals 42. So I know as I'm skip counting by 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. My next number would be 42. Okay, these number bonds and decomposing sixes can really help you. So each time when you're adding 6 in your head, you don't have to go 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. You can just really quickly in your head know, I know 6 is 4 and 2, 36 and 4 is 40, and 2 is 42. Our goal is just to get you to skip count by sixes by adding quickly in your head, breaking these numbers apart. Okay. Now that we've, I should take that off. Now that we've looked at how decomposing with using number bonds can be helpful, let's practice skip counting. Okay, we're going to skip count by sixes. So, 6, 12, try to fill these in before I do. 18, 24, 30, 36. Great job. I bet you filled in some of those even before I did. And again, if I'm at 18 and I don't know what comes next, I can add, well, 18 plus 2 is 20, plus 4 is 24. Break apart that 6, decompose it. Okay, so now we know that 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we just skip counted 6 times, equals 36. Now let's think about the division problem here. With division, we always start with the biggest number, our total. So our biggest number we hit was 36, divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups, equals 6. Okay, because we're counting by 6 each time. 36 divided by 6, counting by 6, equals 6. We did it 6 times. Okay, let's look at another example like that. So skip count by 6s to solve 48 divided by 6. So the divided by 6 part just means that we're counting by 6. Okay, we're going to do that. We need to stop when we get to 48. All right, here we go. So 6, I already did the first one. Next would be 12, 18. We have to keep going until we hit 48. Think about what comes next. 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 plus 6 is 30. 30 plus 6 is 36. Plus 6, 42. Plus 6 is 48. Oh, that was my number. Stop right there. So let's look at how many times we just skip counted till we hit our number 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We skip counted 8 times. So we know 48 divided by 6 equals 8. Because we skip counted by 6 8 times. All right, you're doing great. Let's take a look at our final problem today. Final problem! Here we go. Go ahead and pause this video right now. Pause, 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 pause. So you can copy your final problem down. Take a minute or so to do that. And I apologize for my little bit of a shaky camera today. I forgot my tripod. Okay. So, you want to stop when you get to 36. You're skip counting by 6s. Let's take this out. Skip count by 6s, so keep adding 6 until you hit 36. When you hit 36, stop. Then count up how many times you counted. So you counted 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times did you have to skip count before you hit 36? And that answer goes right here. All right, third graders, today what we have done is we have skip counted by 6s to multiply and divide using number bonds to decompose. Those number bonds are what helps us break apart the 6 to add more quickly and help us skip count. As we go along, you'll be able to skip count much faster in your head. But for right now, if you just practice your decomposing skills, you'll be able to add 6s much more quickly. Great job!